In this edition, I would like to tell you a little bit of a story about my love for the automobile. Now, as I've told you in previous editions, I was almost born doing roughly 150 miles an hour. Sounds that I find colder. In the midst of the fire, snow, and my love for the automobile pretty much started right then and right there. For over the past 40 years, it has only manifested into a major part of my life because it is one of many things that me and my father share that we have run over, and as he so eloquently says, if it has 4 wheels and a motor, we're gonna be into it, and we're gonna figure out how to make it ours, and we're gonna probably figure out how to make it fly, so you better figure out. Now, because of my disability, I obviously can't work on cars, but when it comes to being out in the shop, oftentimes me and my dad have people out there with us, so there's a camaraderie that develops in and amongst car guys that oftentimes forces a bond that is abnormally strong, I would say. And my favorite thing to do in that environment, as it is in many others, is to provide comic relief with this something I'm creating at, and you can put me in with each group of body like rednecks, and I'm probably gonna figure out how to hold my own in the comedy department pretty quick, because anybody who knows me knows I have no sympathy. But besides that, I am a lifelong speed freak. I love to go fast, I love to love power, and I'm a bit of a adrenaline junkie, as you well know, if you have followed me in any other of my fellas. But a lot of that comes from my father and the cerebrals and the hot rods that I grew up around. But a lot of people look at me and think it's too hard on me. But if you were able, if you took cars and horsepower away from me, I wouldn't be who I am today. Because, as I said earlier, it is an integral part of my DNA. A story that my father tells is when I was young, we were out playing in the June and we got out to about 7 miles long flat stretch on the Simpsons, and the way he tells the story was, I looked over at him and I said, how fast would it go? And I personally don't remember this story, but that's when that night that always helps. And I know I have done several other times since. So that just goes to show you that it's an integral part of my DNA and my makeup. Now that doesn't mean everything I own has to be the fastest thing on the moon, but one of the things I hope to be able to carry forward into the next generation of my family is the camaraderie that the automobile and the horsepower brought into my life is something that I hope to carry on into my kids' life, because those of you who know me know pretty well that I am a people person, and I love to be around people, and while there's hundreds of ways you can do that, I feel like if you get involved in the automobile hobby and you stay involved in it, that's one of the more positive ways you can be influenced in life, because chances are you will meet far better car guys than you will ever meet that car guy. Not to say there isn't a few that apples out there, but overall the automobile culture is overall very passages. Now also, if you've seen my story video, you know that I own and am co-owner of the hotline for that little blue pickup is something that really does mean a lot to me, because as I've gotten older and as my father has gotten older, it has become more and more apparent to me that we're not going to be able to live the lifestyle we live forever. So I look at that little blue pickup as something that I can hold on to, and that I can hopefully service my kids and maybe pass it down to them someday. Because unfortunately with the stand rails, there isn't a lot of people who ride the dunes the way we ride the dunes, simply because there isn't a lot of people who are as mechanically inclined and as comfortable behind the steering wheel as my father is. And that is one of many aspects of my life that I have been very, very blessed with. Because of the way my father is, I have been fortunate to be able to lead a very active, very full, very adrenaline-filled, and at some point a little bit risky lifestyle, because that was the way I was brought up, and what I hope to be able to carry that on into the future is gonna take a very select group of people for me to be able to do that. And that is something that I am slowly having to get used to, is the fact that I may or may not have access to those type of people, which is one of the reasons I wanted to get a little blue and wanted to start building them, but this is that I realized that I'm really not going to be able to do what we do forever, and I don't want my kids to not know who the grandfather was and not be able to be that part of their father. Now, my hope is that I can find people that can help me pick up the reins and carry on with celebrations and the pick up and all the stuff that we do. But at this point, I don't know if I can. So to wrap this up, I would just like to say, if you have plans to live a lifestyle as active I have, and I find that I have with the caliber of people that I have taken advantage of it for all the worth, like all the memories you have. I mean, hell, I own one of the half of John Force's head, who's a 20-time world champion drag racer, and I also own the hat right versus Myron Brady's head, who is one of the very best Indy car drivers on the face of the planet to ever step down into the cockpit of a race. How many times, how many people could they claim that? I can, but not everybody can. And so, if you have opportunity to do something like that, take advantage of it. For all that it was, take advantage of every opportunity you get, with every friend that you have, and live that to the fullest. That is something I have done all my life, and my mother is living life to the fullest, has always been part of my life. You're welcome to it, and I will see you on the next edition.